Hi there, I'm Simon Thomas and you are watching Talk Norwich City.
It was Simon after a very convincing 3-0 win. What do you make of that, mate?
Excellent second half. First half, a lot of pressure from the home side. A bit frustrating not to get a goal. Great play, great build-up play. Final third, we looked a little bit lack. I think in Mbokani having two up the top, grabbing them, but I thought it was a shock, to be fair. Honestly, didn't expect to have two up the top. And I thought they worked quite well together first half, but we were just missing that final through ball. And when Wes came on again, like I say, the magic magician, you saw that in the second half, that it paid off, and it was great to get the goals, I suppose, in the end.
Grabban was sort of playing quite deep tonight, though, wasn't he? He was sort of playing even further back from in behind the strike. It was an odd position for him to play, wasn't it?
It was, but to be honest, I think just him playing at the moment, he's happy with. Obviously, with what we've discovered recently, with the fact that he's got a bit annoyed with Alex Neil, I think he's just put him into that place there. Maybe Wes, again, like at Liverpool, it wasn't his game for him tonight. Obviously, the gaffer knows best. But yeah, playing Grabban there was a bit of a shocker. I thought he'd play a little bit higher up and maybe play off Mbokani a bit more, but it looked as though we were looking to width tonight, with Jarvis attacking down the left, looking strong as ever. I really like that left side at the moment, especially with Olsen and, like I say, Brady at the weekend. I think Brady's just sneaking in before Olsen for me. But again, brilliant tonight.
It's crazy to see how much you've strengthened that left side, isn't it? Because last season we sort of struggled there. We had Lafferty playing there on occasions. Now we've got Olsen's going to struggle to get back into that team. Absolutely,
and it's like you say, a shock, because last year I thought the right side was our best side, and now with it, we signed one or two more players on the left, and it's completely changed. I was just saying to my mates earlier, I don't think I've seen a stronger left side as this since Huckabee and Drury. I mean, you had the solid Drury at the back, and Huckabee used to run forward. The link-up play wasn't there as much back then, but you always were assured that you were going to attack down that side and positive you're going to get a ball in. Jarvis looks to have that pace, and he looks to have that eye to get that ball in the box. And what's great is he's using both feet. Snodgrass, when we had him, great player. Ability was there. I think we were lucky to get 7 million for him, honestly. But he never used both feet. He always had to cut back onto his left. He couldn't use that right foot. Jarvis, you've seen tonight, both feet. In the air as well, he brings the ball down. He's always looking to attack. He's looking for the width. He's looking at inside as well. The movement of him, I think, is a great signing. And I'll put my hands up again. When we first signed him that evening at transfer night, I think I was there with about 75% of the other Norwich fans thinking it's a bit of a desperation signing.
It did look that way.
But no, it's paying off so far.
A magnificent goal as well.
A great goal. Great goal. I mean, lovely little ball through. And when he hit it, I honestly thought I was going sky high. But as soon as that hit the bar and came underside of it, I was ecstatic. And I thought it's great for him, great confidence. So yeah, leading into the next couple of games, obviously I'm not too sure if he can play against West Ham. I'm not too sure, which is a bit of a shame. But again, you've got Brady, so I'll put Brady on the left, have Olsen behind him. Still got the strength down there. So yeah, exciting times, exciting times.
How pleased are you to see such a strong side out there? We've seen with previous managers, even like the likes of Paul Lambert, we've never really taken cup competitions too seriously.
Absolutely.
Rotherham in the first round, we've now taken on who I can't even remember. West Brom tonight, West Brom, of course. Such a strong side, wasn't it? So pleasing to see.
It was. Like I say, people would have said they would have liked to see Harry Toffolo in there, but I think giving Olsen that little bit of fitness back as well. But yeah, especially in the centre of the park. I'm not too sure why Dorrans went off. I don't know if that was tactical, if that's to do with an injury. But like I say, it paid off again. Howson came straight in, got the ball down, and I think it was before we actually scored. Howson made this interception just in front of the Barkley. And it was incredible. Literally, I think it was Gambon come around on the right. All he had to do was tap that ball in. And Howson just got in front of him. Brilliant defending, absolutely excellent. So great substitution again. But yeah, strong side. Makes a change.
It's going to be very tough to not talk about Mr. Kyle Lafferty tonight. We were all sort of really wanting him to get on in the previous games. Fantastic for him to get 2 goals tonight, isn't it?
It was. Wasn't too sure about the second if it was. I couldn't see it being up the Barkley. It looked a bit like an own goal. But they announced it. I saw him walking. I thought it was good to Lewandowski. 5 and 9 minutes. I honestly did. But no, it was excellent. Yeah, like I said, the confidence is there in him. Again, I think he had his doubters. He hasn't got the best of record when it comes to scoring goals, but we signed him thinking it'd be that new number 9. It didn't work for him. Goes on loan to a Turkish side, and then comes back and he does that tonight. Excellent. Really, really happy for him. I hope he gets more playing time. It's a bit of a blessing in disguise that Hooper's got injured, because that gives him more of an opportunity, which is great. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what happens. But again, 2 goals tonight. I'm not too sure if he'll start. To me, he looks stronger than Mbokani when he came on. Maybe because Mbokani hasn't got used to the game yet. As such, that maybe the pace of this league or the cup for tonight, for example. But we'll wait and see what happens. But again, Kyle Lafferty, brilliant tonight.
What did you make of him, Mbokani, quickly? He had a few fantastic turns, didn't he? And then didn't quite get that finish right.
He did, but I met him actually recently. He doesn't speak a word of English.
No.
So, like I say, I can imagine the link-up play between each other. It must be quite difficult to get that across. I mean, I remember a couple of weeks ago, I think it was Alex Neil was talking to Gary Holt. Gary Holt was then talking to Malumbu, and Malumbu was then telling Mbokani what to do. Literally, it could have gone through. He could have said it was like Chinese whispers. I reckon it could have been mad, but no, it was excellent. Yeah, Mbokani, it was a shame tonight that he didn't really get on the score sheet, but he put himself about. That's all you can ask of him at the moment. He's still settling in. I know he's only got a season to do so, and it was, again, seemed like a desperation. I'm not slating his signings at the time, but I did think that was another desperation signing. I mean, it was coming to Twitter. I mean, Naismith was. I mean, we were linked with every player between here and I think America. We were linked with every player on the globe. So I think when he came in, I heard a lot of good things about him. I think he played for Dynamo Kiev against Everton, ripped them up in the UEFA Cup. So I was expecting him to do a little bit more tonight, maybe. But again, he's just settling in. Got to give him time.
Now we travel to West Ham. How confident are you going into that game?
West Ham have had it. They're a real strange side this season.
Poor home form, haven't they?
Poor home form. We've got a great away form. So again, that we might do the job there. We're not. I don't know. I could see it happening. But again, I've never been this confident going into an away game like I have in numerous years. I mean, I'm not one of those fans that supported Norwich since 1960, whatever. But I'm one of those fans that has seen the good times and the bad times under Roda. I've seen the modern kind of footballing times. And Alex Neil's got this persona about him. People are scared of him. People are a bit scared of him, and I think that's like Alex Tettey in the interview recently this week. We're not afraid of anybody. We're going into these games and we really are attacking from the off, and it's lovely to see that football again. Lambert had that saying that we score one more goal than you. That was that. I think Alex Neil's got that saying, we're going to score more goals than you, but we're not.